Oh boy, are people in for a fun time today?
And I am here in the kitchen with them. I am here with our sports director, Craig Foughy, and Chef Jon-Paul from
Peppered
Lake Cordon Bleu.
zucchinis. We're doing peppered zucchinis.
Are we really?
He's got a little ways to go before we actually graduate him.
To peppered
Put
zucchinis.
the zucchini down.
Yes.
I'm really hoping we're actually going to be able to show something because you guys are so funny together that I think we could just have a stand-up, some stand-up comedy for
we
about 4.5
actually had a lot of
minutes.
fun before the show started, and we haven't exhausted it. We were just priming the pump.
We were at the comedy club last weekend, and all I did is just bring the tables and the props out to it.
Well, let's just sort of set the table here. No pun intended.
No pun intended.
You can't cook.
I cannot. And listen, when you asked me to come on and cook, I said I grill a steak, I'll do some kebabs once in a while, that's it. Maybe we could have someone show me a recipe.
Chef Jon-Paul.
Chef Jon-Paul.
All right, so
Jazz
what are
hands.
you going to show? What are you going to show Craig Foughy today?
Well, he's a manly man. I don't know if you know that. He's in the
we know that, trust
sportscasting
me.
business. And so I wanted to give him something so when he got together with his sweet loving wife,
There you go.
he could kind of win the entree battle, but he could kind of sweeten it up for her for dessert. So we're going to do a chorizo stuffed double pork chop that's going to be oven roasted with a chili brown sugar glaze on it. We're going to do oven roasted vegetables, smashed potatoes with 3 cheeses and butter and cream, and then for dessert we're going to do fresh fruit with a zabayon.
For his first time, he's going to do that?
And he's going to do it.
But listen to this dish. It's a pork chop with chorizo inside, right? Stuff.
So that's the guy part.
That's the guy part.
Well, I'm just watching, so you sort of take it away.
He's
going to show me how.
I'm going to turn him on to this, but this is our pork chop. And when we cut the pork chop, I want you to check this out.
And boneless, by the way.
It's a boneless chop.
Yeah.
And what I did was I took my knife and I stuck it in here, and just kind of like a windshield wiper went across this way. So I went boom and opened up a pocket. But notice I didn't cut the slit any bigger than the width of the blade.
Yeah.
Okay? Because if you cut it open, it'll open like a book.
It's a butterfly.
And it'll dry out. So, but in here, it's completely full.
Hey, I know how to butterfly a steak, buddy.
Well, there you go.
See?
See, you said he couldn't cook.
Well, that's all he can do.
The man is
right.
a bastion of culinary information. All right, so I took some chorizo sausage and I just mixed a little bit of breadcrumb in it.
That's it?
Yeah, just a little. I mean, because it's got all the seasonings and the flavors in it. And then we're just going to take it and just kind of poke it in there. All right.
When is he going to do this?
Well, he's going to do it right now.
doing that, yeah.
This is what we call the demonstration part of it.
Yeah.
Okay. And then when he comes on, that'll be the comic relief part of it. All right. So we're very excited about that. So I'm going to move out of the way here.
There'll be
And if you can
chorizo
start
everywhere.
stuffing. Do you want to stuff one?
Nope. I'm just watching.
Thanks for playing along, Andy. All right, jump
Nice
in.
to see you, Andy.
All right, so we're going to stuff.
Don't you have something else you need to be doing?
Yes, comic relief. Go ahead.
That's right.
Now, a couple things we're going to do. I have some napkins here. So when we get the chop stuffed, we're going to sear it off in this nice hot pan over here. So I'm going to get this guy kind of raging. We're going to sear it and pop it in the oven. But to get a nice sear, what we have to do, Craig,
Cut the hole bigger.
really, it's sausage.
Cut the.
You know, it's not like I'm asking you to put like an apple inside
This
of there.
is like
It's all ground up.
Listen, I think it's going to make its way in there eventually, but I feel kind of like I'm on
you're there. You're
the
there.
new Pirates
Now-
of the Caribbean or something.
Now, let me tell you a quick secret. You don't want to overstuff it. A lot of people, when they stuff a chop, you only need about an ounce or 2 in there.
Oh, so
If
I
you
have overstuffed
overstuff it, you'll get a belly over here.
Oh, okay, so we don't want the belly.
No, so
And
you're
it does.
pretty-
Look at it.
Is that a personal remark about
Not at all.
the extra
Not at all.
poundage I'm carrying?
Yeah, if you overstuff, you get a belly. Duh.
All right, so just a little bit in there, and then I'm going to take the rest off.
Okay,
and
see?
go
Okay,
zoom,
so
just
now,
like that, so it's nice and flat.
So now with this one,
it's already cut.
Oh, it's
already cut. Put the knife down. Step away from the knife, sir.
Where's it cut?
It's right there, that little hole.
That's it?
That's it.
Wow.
Little hole. So just kind of get in there, just kind of stretch it out a little bit.
Got it. Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
And while you struggle with that, we're going to dry the chop off. So,
Andy,
I'm sorry.
this is not scripted.
Stephanie, make Andy go away. Make her go away.
This is not scripted.
I'm sorry.
It's one of those moments, though, isn't it?
Do you have one of those hooks?
Hey, listen, I'm working on this.
Wow, it took 4 minutes for you to stuff a chop.
He's doing a really good job. So we're going to put this in.
It's the tenderness that's
Do
involved.
I need to hook you?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
All right, carry on.
There are just some funny moments here, right?
Yeah.
In the
Okay, wait,
kitchen.
so what is that you just put in there?
Well, I dried off the chop so we get a nice sear on it. I put
Yes.
some grape oil in there.
Grape oil. We talked about that.
And it's a great oil because it has a very high smoke point, all right, and it has great color. And will you please concentrate? Please? There are children watching this show.
It's funny watching him do this.
Thank you, Andy. Thank you, non-participant Andy.
Sorry. All right, I'll come over here. I'll do something.
yeah, go over
So I'm
here,
going to have you
'cause I'm
jump in that
working on
pan
this.
over there.
Me jump in the pan?
What we're going to do is I cut up some vegetables, and I used whatever was handy. All right, so you asked me before.
Why you
keep a
weren't
straight
teaching
face,
me how
Andy.
to cook?
Yes. You said when you go home, you just kind of have a refrigerator and you don't know what to do. Well,
Right.
this is a great vegetable medley. We're going to roast it in the oven. All right, so all I want you to do is throw that in that pan.
And it's only grape oil?
Grapeseed oil, salt, pepper, and a little bit of minced garlic.
But what's great about this, it's not going to be one of those soggy, sautéed vegetable medleys.
So
Oh,
we're just
listen
gonna.
to you now.
Oh, yeah.
No, but thank you,
Right?
star student, star pupil.
I'm learning.
Craig Foughy, my favorite.
I'm a listener.
Okay, back to Andy.
Wait, I thought you said we're putting this in the oven.
We are. We just want to kind of take the chill out of it a little bit. And over here, I've got a nice hot pan. All right, I'm getting beautiful color on that. Okay?
Okay.
So we're going to sear it. We're going to put it in the oven.
Okay.
All right? Now, do this instead of just putting it on a sheet pan. Because
Okay.
it'll almost melt. You won't get the gorgeous color on it.
Okay.
The other thing is my oven's at about 425 degrees.
Well, I tell you what. You know, we have to find a stopping point. I think this is it.
there is no stopping point to this,
trust me.
Andy.
We are going to stop right here. You can finish browning that.
Here's
we'll get
another
this
one.
in the oven. Craig, you are doing a fantastic
another one.
job. And we are going to come back in just a few minutes. Comic Relief will
Right off this
continue.